Jeddah in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tail of the tape. And here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. That counter shot lands. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? That jab doesn't score. Catch and shoot. He misses with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this. They love this. They are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. They exchange punches. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? A perfect counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose. On to the second round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Punch, counter punch. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Perfect counter lands. And he misses with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something. down to the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Couldn't land that jab. One punch could change everything in this battle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? The straight right just misses. A punch and just got countered. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. He is down big time on the scores. Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punching. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Beautiful count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, some.
Time for the fifth round. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. Those counter punches have to hurt. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Do you believe what we are seeing? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won. There's the bell to start round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights. Oh my goodness, Johnny! Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot! And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Good shot. He's got. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
The straight right just misses. hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no... Whoa, wait a minute! Oh my, the big fella just got rocked! Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer... And we enter the 8th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fight. They are going to surrender. No moss. And that will do it. This fight is up.